Today we're here in Piazza Santa Maria Novella at the summer's coolest party, the Firenze Gelato Festival. Every year in the month of May, the world's best gelato makers converge on the city of Florence for 5 days to compete in the Best Gelato Flavor Prize. New gelato concoctions and frozen delights are presented every edition alongside the more traditional flavors like coffee and chocolate. Among the new gelato flavors this year vying for the top prize are those with ingredients like saffron, olive oil, and even buffalo milk. We spoke to a master gelato maker who came all the way from Canada for the festival. James Coleridge of the Bella Gelateria in Vancouver is a veritable gelato master, winning in 2011 the Gelato Pioneer's The Father Prize by Carpigiani. Then, in 2012, he also joined Canada's team in the finals of the World Cup Gelato Success. James, you're a gelato pioneer. You've been given the title as the father of gelato pioneers, and you're from Vancouver. Yes. So how did that happen?
I think that they recognize the passion. I think at the end of the day, in Italy, gelato is all about passion. So being a non-Italian and from outside of Italy, I went to Gelato University here and I took the program, took the courses, but it was a never-ending desire to be the best and to challenge the status quo in the industry. So I really turned back time. I said something, I was really about protecting. For myself, I'm merely a custodian of an old world process being lost in an industrialized world. And it's really about preserving the art of gelato outside of Italy. And it touched the hearts of many people here in Italy, so I was honored with that title.
James brought the ingredients for his new flavor all the way from Canada for the contest. Pecans from California and traditional maple syrup from Quebec. And it was such a hit, it won the Best Gelato Flavor Prize. We spoke to him before the winner was announced, and he was already very happy about people's reactions to his frozen North American creation.
The best part about it is when they come in and they taste it and it reminds them of their trips to Italy, it brings them back home to their childhood. But success can be measured in a lot of different ways. I think the most important thing for me is making sure that we preserve the integrity of the art. But one person coming in and touching their heart and soul with a flavor that reminds them of Italy is success in my own ways. From a business perspective though, hugely successful. I quickly learned about the Carpigiani Gelato University and going to school, and I integrated all of the schooling that I did in terms of doing everything from scratch, making it from scratch. And I went into a very established market that had been going on for a number of years and for different methods in gelato, but for me it was using an old world process in older ways. And for my success, from day one, we were ranked #1 in every major media critic. We were ranked #1 with every major food blogger. Reviews were out of this world. So it wasn't about me. It wasn't about the fact that I was educated in Italy. The fact is, when they taste it, you can taste the difference. And so the success is measured in little things, like when people try vanilla and they go, "Oh my God, that's vanilla! I can't believe it! Oh my gosh, that's incredible!" And that is success for me. When you get them to taste a flavor and it shocks them and they really discover what gelato's about, as opposed to traditional ice creams, which have a lot more fat and are a lot more air and a lot colder. When they can rediscover that what gelato is really about, that's success for me. I'm humbled and I'm honored with the response, because what we're doing is a salted pecan from California. We're doing a mulled-on sea salt from the UK, and we're doing a maple syrup from Quebec. And they don't have pecans here. They're confused about it. And when they taste it, the response has been humbling. It's really an honor when the maestros of the festival consider it one of the best, and the people come in and they just love it and they come back for more. So I'm touched and honored that they love a flavor that we can bring from North America, bring it to Italy, and they appreciate it.
Every year the festival is organized in Gelato Villages in the historic center. In the main village located in Piazza Santa Maria Novella, visitors were able to take part in gelato making lessons with the University of Carpigiani and food and coffee discussions with experts, as well as see a special gelato-inspired exhibit at the Alinari Museum. Piazza Strozzi also had gelato stands, and Piazza Repubblica is where the San Montana village was set up. A historic Florentine gelato maker, San Montana donated all sales during the festival to Florence's Meyer Pediatric Hospital. So be sure to please your palate and make sure you don't miss it next year. See www.firenzegelatofestival.it for details.